Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Welcome back to the Edge of Sleep show commentary. We're moving on to episode 5 here. My thoughts on the show so far. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, my thoughts is that it's all right. What's really like holding the show up is the creepy imagery and is Sam no cameo from the cat. It has really good creepy imagery and there's like interesting concept, and I think the interesting concept is kind of working. This is that the characters surrounding the concept are not really that interesting. That's pretty much my thoughts because I don't really know anything about these characters, and I don't like their don't know really their personalities that much. That I guess yeah. So there's nothing really much to grasp to caring about these characters. But so far, the concept of it is really cool, and that might really work in Markiplier's favor when his movie comes out, which I forget what the game that he's doing. Like he's doing a movie adaptation of a game, or he's doing a game adaptation in a form of a movie. I just don't know. I forget the name of the game that he's doing. But yeah. So anyway, guys, go check out Dubby. That's how I'm getting through all of these recordings. You guys can't tell from the recording of the series. I am like wearing the same shirt. I've been recording this and on the same day, and this has been keeping me awake. Because honestly, I think the show would have put me to sleep if I was just watching this normally. I'm trying out Beach and Peach, which is a mango peach type of flavor. It's actually really good. Use my code ACrawford05. You get 10% off on anything you buy. You could just, if you guys not sure what to try out, just get the starter pack. You get like 3 flavors, and you get this shaker. So yeah. Let's get into the episode here. So episode 5, The Nightmare. Dave must convince Mateo. I always screw up his name. I don't know why. Linda, Katie, to make dangerous flight to a mysterious island. Okay, that's kind of like just a spoiler in itself. I don't. That's kind of that's not really a description. That is literally a spoiler. I guess he figured out you need to go to a mysterious island. So yeah, I guess you don't need to watch this episode. We can just move on to the next one, I guess.
It's Late Night Larry on KPWG number 62.2 on the FM dial. You never know what could happen. Someone could kidnap you, tie you to a table, and try to cut your balls off. Or you could abandon your friends with some crazy plan to save them because you think you're special. I'm talking to you, Davy boy.
Uh-oh. That's one smart car. Okay. See what I mean? These intros are really weak. Damn, that was one good blowjob. Maybe pull on the actual. There you go. There you go. Yeah, even if he was asleep for 2 minutes, because like in the end of the last episode, like the counter went down to 0 because he's getting some sleep. That wouldn't really make a difference because he's only going to be asleep for like 2.5 minutes. Man, these DD parties have been really rough for you, Mark.
Hi, honey. How are you feeling? You gotta stay hydrated. Here you go.
What the fuck is this?
Old man, go!
Get off my lawn! What the fuck?
Why don't you see?
I see this terrible special effect.
You must be hurry. The elephant will try and stop you. Where do we go? Aristera.
See, you can't tell me that you couldn't have this like be the cliffhanger of the previous episode. That added literally nothing.
Leave right now.
What are you talking about?
Aristera.
What is Aristera?
Someone told me. I saw them in my dream. So people are dying in their sleep, right? But in reality, people are dying in their dreams. What if this isn't some virus? What if this is some kind of attack?
An attack? Like, by what?
By something that can kill us in our dreams. I don't
Thanks for the conclusion.
But I do know that if we can get to Aristera, we can sleep. I think that they can protect us from the nightmare.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. You want us to fly plane to a remote island that
Well, luckily you have a dude that was in the Air Force. That's the reason why that was brought up in the first to second episode. It's like, so you were in the military, Air Force to be exact. See, they keep saying that they're tired, and they do look tired. Like, the makeup team did a really good job at making them look tired. But not one time I actually feel like, someone's gonna pass out. Like, not one time, like they like give a couple of scenes like, hey, stay awake. Hey, as I mentioned that, she starts passing out. Shows like, hey, you want to see someone start passing out? Here you go. Give me the fucking middle finger. Okay. That's just gonna really push. That's just really giving people the anime ammo. See, you got to keep on watching before you criticize. It's actually finally in like the 5th episode where they're actually doing it. By the way, took them 5 episodes to get to that. Get her some dubby. Get her some dubby. Come on.
You good?
Clearly not. She looks dead. What's this effect? See, this would be a cool effect, if it was from her perspective, but this just like, I don't know that's all why you're doing it. I guess it's supposed to symbolize that she's passing out, but you're telling me that she's falling asleep while being thrown around like this? I feel like I don't care how tired you are, you're probably not gonna be falling asleep at like when you're getting
Breathe. You okay? You okay?
Okay. Well, yeah. That literally, like, after I mentioned, like, yeah, like, one thing I thought they would be doing is like, showing them be starting to doze off, because like they haven't got enough sleep. Immediately the show starts doing that. Yeah, it really throws that back into my face. And I can just simply just edit that out, no one would know. No one can use that against me. But no, I'm very honest, I'm going to leave it in. Because making me look more stupid is actually more entertaining. I don't know why they haven't been drinking something like some form of energy drink, like Red Bull, Monster. Okay, maybe not Monster. Monster's gross. But there's stuff that can keep you awake than medicine. Like medicine's probably not this. Is it more healthy than energy drinks? I mean, those are definitely, you don't want to be popping those in like candy, but I don't know. I don't think they're either one is pretty much healthier, but one I think probably lasts longer than the other. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but there's solutions to the problem to stay awake.
I don't think I can stay awake for 17 hours.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
We're gonna strap you to the wing while we're flying. That will keep you awake for sure.
I just want to dance.
No.
Yeah.
You're so bad at dancing. You hate dancing.
This is the only character development that we're gonna get. Is that I guess he just sucks at dancing. I mean, there is some form of a budget to this. I'm just curious, is that Mark's private jet? Can he even afford a private jet? Since I've been slightly a little bit more negative, I like, besides like repeating about how it has great dark like imagery and all that, there is a production behind this. There is a good production budget behind this, and it looks good for like a beginning show for someone like Mark. But yeah, it's really lacking some form of story. I don't know if he wrote this or he just acted in it, but yeah, there should have been more of a script doctor with this, because it's just the tension is kind of just gone. There isn't really that much there, mostly because there is no character development, and the tension of them falling asleep should have happened a long time ago.
Okay, look. Okay. Open your eyes. You gotta open your eyes, okay? You can't go to sleep.
Smack her. Just smack her. That'll wake her up. You're gonna kill her with the amount of drugs you're gonna give her. See what I mean by the acting? It's just some people would be like, well, it's it's like, give him a break. Like, to be honest, some of his YouTube stuff that he put out on YouTube from YouTube Red is a lot better than this, to be completely honest. Now, again, two different type of scales. Like one's for YouTube and one's actually a actual production, full on production show. But I would rather watch some of his YouTube stuff over this so far. Because when there is any form of some form of progression, it immediately ends. Now, again, all the episodes are up, so I can continue to watch it. But even in episode 5, throughout this whole entire season that I watched today, I felt like there hasn't been any progression. You have everything that this whole entire form of conflict that took them I don't know, an hour, almost like an hour and a half to finally get to some form of progression. It should have been that should have been like episode 3. Like it should have a lot of this should have been we should have been already past this point type of deal. And it's taking somewhat forever to get to the basically to the point, really. And it does feel like it's being dragged out when it shouldn't be. I believe I said in the last episode, it's like this does feel like a movie that's been chopped up into pieces, or that this should have been like a little bit of shorter season. Like a bit the episode should have probably been a little bit longer, but that doesn't change the fact that there isn't really that much character development. I understand that these characters somewhat care for one another, like for example Mark and Katie, but you don't really know anything about the relationship. There's some form of struggle in the relationship because Mark isn't really telling her about his dreams, but you don't care. There's no sense of really caring, to be honest. So that's how I kind of feel. So yeah, we got one more episode left, and I think it's probably going to end on a cliffhanger. Hoping for a season 2, because there's still so much that needs to be resolved in so little time. We understand Mark is connected to what's going on in some form because of his dreams and how long they've been happening for, but we don't know why, and we don't know how what the solution is. And maybe it's this form of cult and the elephant is bad, but to resolve all that in 25 minutes is going to definitely feel very, very rushed. So yeah, that's I guarantee it's what's going to probably happen. It's like, oh, they get to this island and that's the solution. Now they can sleep again. And it's like, really? So they just had to move to a different location to be able to sleep? I guarantee that's how it's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and get right into. I'll see you guys next week on the finale. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.